What's up, everybody? It's a new guy on the block, the blockchain, and just getting the mind right before I start this video. Today is May 17th, 2017, and markets seem a little average today. Other than you got your Ripple spiking still up to around 39 cents, 38 cents. And I really think once a coin starts consolidating and the price jumps and stops spiking from up to down, and it just finds a good median, then that's when I believe is probably a good chance to buy. Once it stays in a certain spot for a while, um, kind of like Ethereum Classic and Ethereum. To be honest, Ether is between about a high $87, $88 and $92, and it just keeps bouncing back and forth. But between that, I know we had a large dump. I want to say maybe yesterday, where the price quickly dipped down to like $80, $82 on Poloniex, and other exchanges it dipped down to $80. Again, when we see things like that happen, guys, we can't panic. We have Ethereum, who is one of the most creative digital currencies that we have available in our time right now. They're the most innovative. They're the most popular when it comes to backing from a variety of large institutions. So we can't be scared. There's probably a whale that was trying to manipulate the market a little bit somehow, some way, and we noticed that it ended up bouncing right back up $4 or $5 more to $88, $90. So we know that there's support. We know that there's purchase coming in from outside entities that are interested in trying to catch Ethereum at a lower price level. As soon as it dipped down to $80, we had orders coming in, anywhere from 84 to 88 to $90, jumped the price right back up. And so that pretty much goes to show that there is definitely some purchases backing up Ethereum, ETH. So there's nothing to worry about with Ethereum. I still feel very solid about it. I still think that we're going to hit the $100 mark very, very soon, probably within the next month or two. Within the next month, within the next 30 days, it has to do some dramatic price increase. Well, like I said, we've been stuck at about the high being between, $88 and $92, and it's just stuck there and stuck there and stuck there. We do have some major announcements coming up, in the towards the end of March. Towards the end of May. I'm sorry, and that alone is going to be an influence to drive up the Ethereum price. Ethereum is going to release the new members of the EEA, the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, and supposedly it's going to be the who's who of the world. And I heard those tickets. I discussed this in a previous video. Those tickets are like $1,700. So there's major news coming from events like that. I'm just stick with Ethereum, guys. I got in at a much cheaper amount than what it is right now. So when I see people, yesterday I was watching, who was it? I think it was Crypto's News. I was watching Crypto, Omar Bam. I was watching him do some of his videos and noticed that, oh man, I just lost my train of thought there, guys. Sorry. I noticed, when I was watching his video, there was a lot of newcomers to his channel, a lot of people interested in Ethereum saying, I just bought my first Ethereum, I just bought my first cryptocurrency and ended up being Ethereum. I bought Ethereum at $88 or $90. A lot of people are still getting in for the first time at $88, at $90, at these all-time highs that we've had for this coin. It's definitely drawing people's interest and being American, we're here in America, we always find out about the latest and greatest news and the latest and greatest technology last. We never find out about it first. Everybody, it seems like other nations, other countries are advancing, and pretty much they get those things before we do, before we're knowledgeable of it. I don't know if it's because we're busy. I don't know if it's because there's a lot of sheeple in this world, that are finally waking up and seeing what's going on. I don't know what it is, but it seems like Americans are always the last on boat. So once our society figures out, dude, this is what we need to get into, how much our alt's going to explode? It's going to be massive. What are they going to get into? My idea is going to be probably they're going to get into the top 10 coins, top 5 coins. What are those coins going to be? I could see them being, the coins that started off as a few cents. Now they want to get in on them at a few dollars or whatever the case may be. Well, at that point, who knows what they're going to be? That's going to spike the price even more. So just get into altcoins. People, get into altcoins. It's the future. Get into gold and silver as well. Hedge yourself against, all different aspects of a crash. Hedge yourself. But the biggest thing is follow the money. Go where the money goes. We got a $63 billion market cap. You go and check what the market cap was last week. Go watch people's videos on YouTube and steam it on videos that were not even 30 days ago. And check out the market cap then. Check out the market cap now. Where's this money coming from? Who's investing? Poloniex had a crash due to the fact that their systems were unable to hold the capacity of transactions that were coming in from 30, 45, 60 days ago. It's since in 2 months, they quoted their transactions spiking over 600%, slowing up their network because 600% more of active users are involved with this. There's no way that cryptocurrencies are going to go overnight. There's no way that cryptocurrencies are going to go away anytime soon. If any chance comes to them, not being in this world anymore, it's definitely going to be 5 to 10 years down the road. And by that time, we're going to have a crash and we're going to look at alternative situations for our currency. And it's definitely not going to go back to like the old days, guys. It can't. We're too technologically advanced for our society to go back into the old ways of doing transactions with gold and silver. That can't happen. It's too heavy. It's too much work. There's easier ways that things can be done. And if you have a digital gold and silver, if you have a digital something compared to it, like a Bitcoin, like an Ethereum, like a Litecoin, like a Ripple, like a Stellar Lumens, if you have something similar to that, why not just use what your day and age is offering, right? Why go back to something ancient as gold and silver, which is a great hedge, which is definitely going to go up in price, which is definitely great things are going to happen with gold and silver, but they can be used for other things than banking. They could be used as a savings, that's fine. They're used as jewelry. They're also going to be used to hedge yourself. It's a precious metal. There's only so much of it. When there's only so much of something, it makes it valuable, kind of like Bitcoin. So let's call Bitcoin our gold. It was the first one around. It's the most sought after. It's the highest price by far by any coin that's on the market. Has a highest market cap, and it's been around the longest. So let's call Bitcoin our gold. All right. Well, if the price of our gold right now, of Bitcoin right now, is at $1,700, $1,800, $1,900, around that price, where's it going to go when the market crashes, when the stock market crashes, when society is just left in the dust, when there's a bunch of devaluation of people's currency? The dollar's not going to go away overnight either. That's a fact. there's going to be a long, drawn out history with the dollar, negative history coming up. So in the meantime, if the dollar is devalued by 50 cents, let's say the dollar is no longer worth a dollar, it's worth half of a dollar, which is 50 cents. Well, what does that mean to the price of, what does that mean for the price of everything else? It's going to take double for you to purchase. Think about that. That's a crazy idea. I wasn't into Bitcoin, going into this. My main thing was Ethereum. I like Ethereum. And I think I got stuck with the idea of Ethereum because I wanted to make the most profit as I could. And that was the best coin next to Bitcoin that had the chance to make that large move. I'm going to be honest. I think a lot of people are getting involved with cryptocurrencies because they're interested in the next Bitcoin, the next highest move. And Ethereum definitely is going to make dramatic moves and a dramatic increase, and I'm glad I got into it. It's still a great time to get into it. But both coins, all coins, once the devaluation of the dollar happens, is going to spike, going to raise. People are going to try to hedge themselves any way they can as a safe haven from inflation. So they do not. So their $20,000 in savings account is not worth $10,000 and it keeps getting smashed. It has the value of $10,000 because it keeps getting smashed. You're going to want to put your money into something else that's going to hold its value. Boom. That's what it is. I want to get into Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the limited amount of supply it's going to have, do your own research on it. Don't just get into coins because you want to make money, but have an idea of a long-term solution. Have an idea of your long-term goal. Keep a certain amount of coins that you are not going to ever trade, that you're not ever going to sell out for unless something dramatic happens. And then keep your set of coins that you're going to be trading and that you feel comfortable with moving around into different things, okay? That's the best way to do it because these prices are going to go up eventually. And that's going to be very, very soon. So stay ahead of the curve. Follow the company's money. The stock market crashed today, so where's that money going? Where's people's withdrawals going? How come, the market for cryptocurrencies, why is it changing by billions of dollars every single day? Why is it increasing by billions of dollars every single day? Is that money from people's stocks? Is that money from company stocks that are hedging themselves into this currency, into this market? Because if the stock market wasn't as heavily as manipulated as it is now, we would be seeing dramatic movements in stocks like we're seeing dramatic movements in stocks and gold and silver like we're seeing dramatic movements